Viva women, viva. Viva women, viva. Forward with economic empowerment, forward.
I'm honored to welcome you to the 5th edition of the Women's Economic Forum, Kenya. Today, we gather under the theme, What Works for Women's Economic Empowerment? This journey and the conversation around women's economic empowerment began in 2021. We started it under the Women's Voice and Leadership Project, which is a very impactful project that seeks to enhance the voices of women and girls in Kenya.
The State Department for Gender and Affirmative Action has developed 2 policies. One of them is the National Policy on Women Economic Empowerment, and let me confirm that it has gone through, it has been approved by the Cabinet. And we also have the National Care Policy, which will go a long way in contributing to our country's economic growth through empowering women. Number 2, we have improved access to financial services through initiatives like banking and M-Pesa. Today, women can now save, borrow, and invest with greater ease than before, hence contributing significantly to the economic independence and the growth of MSMEs.
Currently, we are having 84.1% of women who are actually financially included. And the conversation that should be here should be able to drive us not to talk about financial access, but about financial usage, about the financial quality, and then more importantly about financial impact, because that is then how we can be able to sort the issue around financial health. Because at 84.1% of women being financially included, we are in a space where we sit pretty well globally. But then the conversation changes when we start looking at the usage. How many women in Kenya, especially in the rural areas, are able to participate fully, are able to access financial solutions, and also are able to participate in economic activities that will ultimately make them to have the power to utilize the financial services. So let's turn the conversation going forward to usage and impact, because that is where then we can be able to do better.
A woman cannot escape her abuser. She cannot feed her children. She cannot pay school fees. She cannot pay for health care without money and without her own money. And for so long, she's been prevented from accessing and controlling that money. And we're now here in our 5th year coming up, deploying ways to do all the things that we've done, all the research that we've done to actually move forward on this issue. And I think that's what this conference is about deploying. We know the issues, we have come together, we're actually making strides now with legislation, with actual supporting women's enterprises so that they can be profitable and so that we actually move the needle on this issue.
When women thrive economically, families, communities, and nations prosper. Yet, despite the progress, significant disparities remain. According to the UNICEF Women Economic Empowerment in Kenya Index 2020, Only 29% of women aged between 15 and 49 years were empowered in 2014. As you may know, we at the African Women's Center, Study Center AWSC, and the Women's Economic Empowerment Hub at the University of Nairobi are particularly passionate about this question. I am excited that we carry it as our theme of the day, and I am grateful to Crown Trust and other partners for consistently organizing the Women's Economic Forum in Kenya, which is now in its 5th year.